Every day, I wake up knowing that the more people I try to save, the more enemies I will make. And it's just a matter of time before I face those with more power than I can overcome.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man, we don't give a fuck about you, Spider-Man. Go back to where you came from. Haven't liked any of these movies. When's X-Men coming out? Oh, yes.
Leaps for
Don't
trees.
give a shit about Spider-Man.
Leaps for trees. Sam Raimi sucks.
Where did that Green Goblin fucking costume coming from?
Power Rangers. Clearly. I like how we even started with, we're talking about the other X-Men.
No, yeah, but the other one's the one that everyone says, that was a really good trilogy. Bullshit!
I'll tell you that. But yes, people, this is the Amazing Spider-Man.
What's this title?
Woo! Rise!
We've even
Rise!
extend. Is that what it's called in America?
Rise of Electric Boogaloo. What are we doing?
Rise of electricity. Thank you, Edison. We should be called
The Rise of Edward Nigma.
Yeah, I tell you. I tell you, just we've sort of got a weird history with this film franchise, because I remember in 2002 when the first one came out, everyone was looking forward to it. And I saw the trailer, and I was like, whatever.
Yeah, I was like, those towers won't last.
And
What happened? Oh, they came down. Whoop. Take that trailer down.
that trailer was okay, but the other one I was like, oh yeah. And then when I saw the movie, see, keep in mind, I've never seen the cartoon. I've never read a comic book. And I don't give a shit
Never
about...
read at all.
I can't read. I don't even know how to read.
What are these pictures? Like Gaston.
So when I eventually saw the movie, and I don't give a shit about Sony, I eventually saw the movie, I'm like, this is not a good movie. It's like, this is not a good movie.
It's a children's film.
Brandy's singing...
What, Brandy?
Brandy's in there singing. Like,
Brandy?
Remember the bit in the town square, Times Square?
Macy Gray.
Macy Gray, sorry. Brandy, fucking, yeah.
Brandy.
Yeah, Kirsten Dunst slipping around.
That's what
with
you needed to
everyone.
drink in order to watch and enjoy that.
Aunt May fucking
Oh,
go around. You're not Superman, you're not. The dialogue was horrible.
Terry Jones.
You're not Spider-Man, Mr. Amazing Boy! Now, piss off! Look, there's much wet but you could eat. It's true. Look at the movie, it's a mess, alright, but it's no massage. What's Spider? Oh, it's an animal, get it away! Big woo! You mean you tell me you making that film better? Tell me Sam Raimi raped this franchise? Well, yeah, of course, but I enjoyed it.
Where are you making that film far superior?
But no, like even the shit like at the end, you mess with Spider-Man, you mess with New York. And people bitch in the new one, the last one, about them helping him out with cranes. What about that shit? It was like, it's amazing how many people forget that old trilogy. All of a sudden they got in their memory that it's like untouchable, and everything in that new one, the last one that came out, was terrible, apparently.
Too serious.
I mean, even, I saw like a, too serious. You know, I tell you what that's a term for. Decent writing. A love story that actually works.
Okay, look,
Like,
okay, let's just touch on the first Amazing Spider-Man. I enjoyed it. It's not a great film. It's
No,
just
no.
there.
But
It's like an attractive woman standing next to a Superman.
I'll tell you
It's
this.
just there.
Out of all the ones I've seen, and including this new one that we just saw, it's probably the one I enjoyed most.
Same
Because I think the love story is central to everything in these movies.
Compared to Kirsten Dunst, just fucking
And
every single thing that walks.
I don't know if it's because they're actually going out or something in real life, but they've actually got chemistry, these two. Whereas Kirsten Dunst and Tobey Maguire, I've seen Kirsten Dunst and her shoes had more chemistry than Kirsten Dunst and Tobey Maguire.
Yeah, but it was so. It's just like, oh, I live next door to you, I love you, hang on, why?
Yeah, I love you. I've never noticed you before, and at the end, well, when I was being rescued by Spider-Man, you're the one I really was thinking about.
Like,
give me a fucking break. She hasn't even noticed him all movie.
The first Spider-Man, compared to this, in this one, he tries to actually hide his abilities. In that one, he's in the middle of the school, beating up bullies, catching fucking trays and shit, and he walks out with a giant web on his hand, and no one picks up. Like,
but also, the character of Tommy White, CJ complains about the new guy being emo.
Too emo, too dark.
But what about, all bloody Toby Maguire did was nothing. He had no personality. There was nothing. He was like, just, all I remember him doing was crying. Like, and having to save her at the end of every movie.
Putting his suit in
no
a
shit.
Putting his suit
Why
in
is
a
he
rubbish
attracted to this?
Putting his suit in a rubbish bin, which happened to stay there until he became Spider-Man again.
Yeah.
What a coincidence!
And there was no explanation about, oh, just I don't believe in myself. Power's gone. What the fuck?
Power's gone. All right, power's back.
Not to me. I could go on about the dialogue, like the bit in the elevator in the second one, with "oh, my crotch is itchy," or whatever it was. That's the way you want. That's what I want Christian Bale to say in Batman.
Whereas
Heath Ledger hanging down is like, you believe, and you and I will be destined to do this forever. My crotch is a bit itchy.
You've got some itchy powder for me balls, Joe.
That's right. But as for the... Okay, let's get on to this.
All
right. So,
where to begin?
What did you... I actually don't... I still don't know what to make of this.
I was going to say, like, it's just... A lot of people say, the first 10 minutes are brilliant, and everything else shit. I'm like,
what?
No.
I thought the first half... I thought the first hour of this movie was dog shit.
Let's just say...
Absolute dog shit.
Watching Jamie Foxx did not need to be in this film.
Jamie Foxx was Edward Nygma. Like, it was exactly the same. I was like... Edward Nygma running around like I worship Spider-Man. That's the way he was. But the thing is, far off.
It's like casting Jamie Foxx, who everyone knows is like this cool, slick guy playing a dork, nerdy. It's like, I don't believe it.
No,
even
neither
as stupid as you make him look, I do not believe it.
People are saying the first hour was great, really.
They said, the first couple of minutes are really good after it.
First couple of minutes are the worst bit, isn't it?
I think they're talking about Peter Parker's father and all.
Well, that's
the background.
Like, yeah, that's fine. That was decent.
Fall over himself, thinking he's fucking bloody.
Paul, look, I think we had a question.
Frank Drebin or something.
Didn't Sean have a question about Paul Giamatti?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Paul Giamatti was terrible. I mean, like he plays it. And as far as screen time goes, the guard in Batman Forever, who Batman rescues, had more screen time than the Rhino. He did, as a character. He definitely did.
We don't even spoil anything. The Rhino appears in the first few minutes, and at the very, very, very end.
Yeah, without revealing too much.
Which obviously by then,
but
it's in the trailer. He's
such a dodgy Russian. It's the dodgiest Russian accent I've ever heard. Dolph Lundgren. He made Dolph Lundgren look like Shakespeare.
Dolph Lundgren's He-Man performance as Academy Award winning
Lawrence Olivier.
I was going to say Daniel Day-Lewis.
That's right. He's Lincoln.
It's Lincoln.
Lincoln
Dolph Lundgren is now Abraham Lincoln.
Party on, dude.
That Abraham Lincoln's still superior than any fucking Daniel Day-Lewis performance.
But that part of the movie, I remember looking at you go...
Dolph Lundgren now as Abraham Lincoln.
I thought it was the Rhino.
John Booth Spoon, whatever his name.
Let's put it this way. I didn't even realise he was a major bad guy in because I've never read any book until at the end, and I was like, is he supposed to be like a main bad guy?
Yeah.
I'm like, the biggest problem the movie has for me is the script. It's the script. And who wrote it? Who wrote it?
Yep, you mentioned it.
At the end, I was like, the guys who wrote Star Trek.
Those
I didn't know until it came up. And I
take pins away from that people.
But I tell you what keeps the movie going: the actors.
Yeah, I think Emma Stone and
Andrew Garfield keep the movie going. Like they keep the movie alive.
Because their whole romance or whatever, their parts are written fine.
That's a highlight of the movie.
And the relationship between Aunt May and Peter in this
is much better.
Yeah, better than it is.
But fucking the last one had it better than fucking the. Oh, I believe there's a hero in all of us, Peter.
Yeah, okay.
You're Spider-Man, and where's my umbrella? I need to hit up Doc Ock with it.
But even in this, it's almost hinted that she knows who he is.
In this, is it? Oh, yeah, a little bit.
What's more to the end without even spoiling? It's but
yeah, a little bit.
Even in the first one, it was like he comes back with the eggs and she's looking at him all fucked up. Like doesn't ask him the question.
Yeah.
So it's like that line Lucius Fox. I don't know what you're doing with this shit, but don't think I'm a fucking idiot. Pretty much.
I would love Morgan Freeman to say that. Christian, but I'm not. That's why I'm not wearing it. Not even wearing anything. So
it was kind of a giveaway when he asked to drive a tank, or does it come in black? Okay, yeah, that's pretty much a giveaway. What the fuck do you think you're doing? I'm not an idiot. No, it's like I know you're driving around my car.
But the movie survives on those two because I think they're good actors. I do think they're good actors, and I think Andrew Garfield, particularly towards the end of this movie, is really good. He goes from being a decent Spider-Man to the movie can be split up into two halves. The first half is incredibly cheesy and a bit tacky, and just like Sam Raimi's Spider-Man, in a weird way, you don't give a well, you do. And the only difference being, I never gave a shit about any characters in the Sam Raimi one.
Because they're written awful.
I did care about the love story in this. Like, even
because they actually had
chemistry, and there had depth.
It had punishment for him being Spider.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, there was a bit of consequences.
There wasn't in the second Spider-Man. Oh, I don't care. I want to be with you. Third one. No, I'm over it.
No, it's like, why are you missing things? That's the other good thing is, like, he does miss a few things, and she goes, I understand, it's really sad, but at the same time, I understand because you're Spider-Man.
Yeah.
In that, it was
like, you're a bastard, you're a bastard,
you missed Peach, you knew what you were getting in. I made a roast dinner for you.
I say, let him crack.
But the first half, very cheesy, and that...
like Batman Forever.
Batman Forever cheesy, yeah.
It's my birthday.
That...
What the fuck are you
Some of the dialogue, there's a bit with Jamie Foxx, he's the amazing Spider-Man. I was like, I remember looking at you at that point going, this is fucking awful.
He took off Mr. Bean.
Like, what?
Well, he makes himself a cake. Goes, oh, it's for me. You're a Spider-Man. That's the episode where Mr. Bean has his own birthday and he gives himself his own birthday cards and cakes.
What's your name? Bean! That's what she should have said.
Rowan Atkinson would have been Electro.
Because
I can't believe Jamie Foxx is a nerd. It was miscast.
He doesn't know. Yeah.
He played the role fine when he actually becomes Electro. But however, it's like, I don't believe Jamie Foxx is this nerdy fucking...
No.
Jason Isaac, or not Jason, Jesse Eisenberg or something, that would have been perfect for him.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Someone who was more nerdy.
Yeah, definitely. Now, okay, one thing we haven't talked about, is the second half, which is, it goes into a dark place.
It does.
It goes into a dark place, and don't expect, when the kids were walking out of this movie, they were like after being punched in the gut.
It was because we were punching to shut the fuck up.
No, but like, it was like they come out of it, they were like, ooh. It's got that effect. It's a very bittersweet ending.
It's a dark ending.
It's a dark ending.
But it's also an uplifting ending.
Sort of, but it's not Batman Returns dark, but it's...
Batman Returns to a dark ending.
Well, yeah, it had a bit of an uplifting ending.
Catwoman might still be alive.
But what did you think of, what's his name? The Harry Osborn.
The more I watched it, I was watching him going, this guy could have been a great Anakin. I don't know why, I just went and go,
it was very, it makes you think.
Really seeing Crowbar in there, like, he's my friend. It's like, you just met the fucking guy.
Well, I kind of, it goes in with Two-Face in sort of Dark Knight, where you sort of go, I wish this guy had been in the first one.
Yeah.
And it was the same thing with me with Harvey Dent in Dark Knight. Even though what I thought Dark Knight did really well was sort of, get it up on time, but I still think it would have been more powerful if him and Bruce had been friends. It's the same with this. It's they're friends, but at the same time, it's if they're such good friends, where the fuck was he in the last?
Yeah, you have
when all this other shit was going
you have to take his word. Oh, we're friends before the first film.
And they spend so much time like turning around and going, oh yeah, there's Spider-Man, and there's this, and this is how he became Spider-Man, and blah, blah, blah. And you're like, there's some good scenes with it, and he does a decent job.
I think he's a very good actor for what he was given.
Yeah,
he does it well. But there's, without even spoiling, the Green Goblin, the whole connection to it is the Osborn family curse.
Yeah,
where his father had it, he's passing away because of it, and he needs Spider-Man's blood. And it's like, well, it's happening at a very rapid rate to you.
Yeah, because I was going to say that the dad is Norman Osborn, the guy who Willem Dafoe played originally.
Yeah.
He's old, and he's dying. And he's like, so he says to his son, oh, you don't have much longer to keep going. His son's like 15 or something.
He's like, you know what, I don't like you, you're going to be dead.
Yeah, but that part...
Here's my money.
It's well acted. Again, if it was better scripting...
It just seemed really right.
Yeah, if it was better for scripting, it would sort of suit it a lot better. It's kind of a hard movie to talk about without spoiling, because there's a few... It is one of those... They did put everything in the kitchen sink in it. There's a lot of CG, action scenes. I mean, some of the dialogue's
how about when we hit the 20-minute mark, we'll announce people that we are now doing spoiler section.
All right.
And then we can actually talk about all the things that people might want to know about that don't really want to.
Yeah, but this hasn't come out in the States yet.
Oh, fuck
so-
'em.
All right.
Which is what I think Sean asked. He said, "Why do you guys get all these movies early?" Because no one gives a shit about Australia.
No.
It's like a testing ground.
I think we're getting this to make up for X-Men, because I don't know if we're getting that at the same time as the
No.
States. I don't know.
Well, it's like Avengers. We got Avengers like 2 weeks to a month before.
Did we?
Yes,
that early?
It was a long
Wow.
time before.
Maybe because Australia cost us do all this stuff.
Man of Steel, we got a month later, and thank God for that one.
And I wish they had kept it 2 months later.
Wish they just kept it permanently. No, Man of Steel, Man of shit. Which, I mean, I don't care. Man of Spider-Man 2 is so much superior than Man of Steel. I'll still say that.
What?
This film is far superior than Man of Steel.
Yeah.
And it stars our legend, P1.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. Like Charlton Heston would say.
I saw him. I think I saw him.
I'm positive, and he did say to me, there's a scene where they're doing news reports, and there's this black guy in the background bobbing his head around, and I'm looking going, is that him? It's like a Wales and Warrior game.
Holding a sign of darkness. It's the darkness. I was like, oh, that's what it should be called. The Amazing
That's
Spider-Man 2, Rise of the Darkness.
I wasn't paying attention. I'm just looking for P1 for the whole show.
The Amazing Darkness.
Amazing Darkness.
That's what it should be called.
I think I'm pretty sure I did spot his little head bouncing around, so it was awesome. What are we talking about? Sorry for the interruption. People, the darkness even assume this is.
Okay, music. What did you think of the...
Was it music?
It was Hans Zimmer.
Didn't even pay attention to the music at all.
I'm getting over Hans Zimmer. I'll say it like that. I know it's not a popular thing to say, but I thought his Superman score was unmemorable. And like, if people are like, oh, if you look for it, it's there. I shouldn't have fucking had to go looking for it.
I like the main theme to it, but that was really all I can remember from the film.
Fucking, yeah.
The music was the highlight of that film to me.
Yeah, I don't think it was very memorable. And this movie, again, not memorable.
Because
Like,
people, they don't want memorable scores. I don't know why. It's just one of those-
Because I tell you why, because it's like, oh, they're selling out. Like if you have
How
a good
is it
theme,
selling
I don't
out?
know, but that's the sort of thing nowadays. If you have a memorable theme, that's selling out and pandering to people, like and emotionally manipulating them.
Yeah,
Even though that's part and parcel of what music's supposed
because
to do.
creating the Avengers is all about for the fans. It's got nothing to do with money. Okay,
I can't
yeah.
even remember. That's another. See, when was the last good superhero score? I mean, Dark Knight is done.
Dark Knight.
Yeah, that was good. last-
Seriously, and that's a fucking long time ago. And even then, as great as that music was, it's still not something where it's like unbelievably, genius.
Well, I
kind of
wish, because Dark Knight had a great theme, but they didn't use
That's
it
the thing,
often enough. That was just like, he has a great
thing. You had a
little
great Batman
motive,
and a
but
great
he never
Joker
uses
theme.
it. The Joker theme he used really well, but the Batman theme he didn't use it. Like, I would have had that every fucking time Batman appeared,
Whereas-
but it wasn't there all the
Whereas
time.
even Sam Raimi's Spider-Man, I'm like, I can't remember the theme of Spider-Man at all.
It's an okay thing.
I still can't remember it.
Yeah, but it's nothing. Again, it's.
Whereas even like X-Men, I don't think X-Men had a theme or...
I was listening to the score for the new one, First Class. Really, when I watched it again the other night, it did stand out to me that, especially Magneto's theme.
Can't remember it.
You can't, but yeah. How many times have you seen the movie?
Can't remember.
Yeah, exactly. Michael
I think
who?
twice.
Hugh Jackman?
Who?
Yeah. Peter Dinklage wandering around.
P. Andre?
What? Andre the Giant?
Andre the Giant. He should have been in it.
He should, yeah, he could have played Kevin Bacon. We're trying to get that. Soviets made this for me.
How come he to turn fat?
Maybe we should talk. Do you want to talk about the spoilers?
All right, people. So, how about we just give...
These are major spoilers.
Just give our...
Okay, give our review. All right. What
So,
did
just
you,
out of 5. Out of 10, I don't give a fuck.
out of 10? I don't know, 6.
I was going to say a 6.
Yeah, I mean, it's. I really wish the script was more up to par because I preferred the other one. I think most people are going to prefer this one.
I don't.
I don't know. I still think it's better than most of what Sam Raimi did, but that's.
This is going to suffer the Captain America effect.
What do you
Because
think?
Captain America, the best movie, better than Joker,
Yeah.
They're completely different
And
topics.
should we mention the post-credit scene?
What, X-Men?
It's just a trailer for X-Men. It's basically you can leave at the credits. You don't need to.
You do not need to watch that
You
shit.
don't need to
It's
sit
literally
around.
just a scene from the new X-Men. Just throw that in.
And I mean like a 20 seconds.
Yeah, it's literally just a scene from
very
X-Men.
short.
It's got nothing to do with the film at all.
Yeah. It is pretty much somebody walking around. That's about it.
All right.
What would you give?
I already said 6.
6? Oh, Bear System.
Oh, we don't do the best.
Oh, I am doing it. I'd give this because CJ loves this take on Spider-Man. So I think we should reference it. CJ, I'm giving you, for this, a
bear hugging a man cross-dressing.
no, I'm giving it 2 teeth at the front. Not a grin, just 2 teeth at the front.
So it's
one for
slightly-
Emma Stone and one for fucking Andrew Garfield. No, I'll give you 3 teeth. The other one, Harry Osborn, the guy who played Harry Osborn.
Whatever his name, the guy from Chronicles.
Yeah, he was good. Just I wish they had done more with his role. That's all.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you turn off now because this is
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Emma Stone is dead. You had your chance. Not that that's a spoiler, because if you don't know that's going to happen.
I think they even mentioned it on IMDb.
Yeah, look, I'm off. I don't care now about the franchise.
That was the best scene in the movie. Though.
Yeah, because by then it got serious, and it was like, and his acting in that scene was actually
made it
good.
Yeah, it made it. It's. I mean, what you could argue against though for it is that it made the whole 2 movies seem a bit pointless in some ways because the dad kept saying, don't endanger it, don't endanger it. You endangered it, she's dead.
Yeah, but that's
End
the
of
whole
story.
responsibility
Is that what
of
happens
being...
in the comic book?
She does die, not in the same way, similar, but...
Because that's what I was asking. I mean, that's the scene. You won't when you get the. Yeah, I really hope you've seen this the movie before, but once you get to that scene, the audience was like, that's the scene where it was like a shock to the gut, like because
Yeah, but we knew.
we kind of knew beforehand. I mean, there's a moment beforehand where they're talking about how they're going to move to London and all that,
Yeah.
but
It's the price you have to pay for
setting
being a
that
hero.
up. You would like considering Spider-Man's pretty kiddie-ish. You would consider maybe she'd turn around. I can't have you following me, Peter, or something, rather than her
Fuck off and leave me alone.
falling fucking off a building, snapping her neck. Like
But that's what I like. Instead of them... Because originally she's moving to London to visit the Queen or some shit.
no, she got to Harvard. Harvard.
Was it Oxford?
Oxford. She got into some sort of Ford
She drove in a car.
to England.
And then she's like, you know what, we have to break up, blah, blah, blah. And even then, you think, oh, okay, at least when she dies, it's kind of like... But no, they make up and, he's going to go with her and be Spider-Man.
On the last day,
Yeah, it's like-
just before she goes to the airport.
God's sitting there going, yeah, you fucking wait to see what I'm going to do to you, but what, boy?
Yes, right. Happy Easter, you bastard. This is for fighting the zombies. What? Zombie land. It's without doubt the most emotional scene out of the entire Spider-Man
Yeah,
series.
and like he gives up being Spider-Man, unlike in Spider-Man 2 for a couple of days, for months and months he is gone being
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And not like 8 years and locking away in a house like a bitch.
I got a bit of a sore back.
I got a sore leg.
Sore back.
A sore leg? Oh,
Really?
Here's Mad Max's leg brace. Oh, wait, I'm fine now.
No, where's my suit?
I'm sorry.
Alfred, get in the cave.
As much as I love Batman, that seems stupid.
Yeah,
He kicks out a concrete pillar and can't do shit to Bane with that leg.
but that made, because the whole movie, I'm like, that is generally something that hasn't been seen in a comic book movie before. Even with, because people, I know, Dark Knight, but that love story he didn't really have the emotional reaction to that.
Well, she chose Harvey Dent.
Yeah,
She
so
still
it
chose
doesn't
Harvey Dent
have-
over it.
That didn't have, for me, the gut kick this did,
Yeah.
because he's, like, there. Like, she dies in his arms, basically.
Yeah, well,
And he's acting at that moment. It's like,
And the good
really,
thing
it
is
does break your heart. Like,
because it wasn't like, he couldn't save her. He could
Could
save
have
her. It's
saved
just,
her, yeah.
he was just
He-
a second too late. What a show.
So that,
Whereas that was Kirsten Dunst. I'd be like, yeah, fucking let her fall.
that raised the movie from a 5 for me to a 6.
Yeah. I mean, if that was
So-
Kirsten Dunst, and her luck, she would have fallen on a penis.
Well, that's right. And as the astronauts, finally, yes!
Launch!
And Jameson's going, oh, yes! Finally.
I fucking hate that character.
I never liked people. Oh, it's brilliant character. Fucking annoying the Doctor's shit.
At least in this, he's not even... He's mentioned in an email.
I think you don't. I think they know that because people loved him so much. God knows why. Like it's just sit there. I hate everyone.
I think the robot...
It's like having Two-Face, Tommy Lee Jones sitting there. They made us the same men we are today in the newspaper.
I related more to Paulie's robot than I did to that fucking character.
But yeah, I think that's Spider-Man. I lose track.
That robot should have been in paper.
See you, sport. Here's a photo of Spider-Man. Happy birthday, Paulie.
I'm going to wire time when I get back.
That's right. But yeah, that's Amazing Spider-Man.
And
worst title in a long time, though. I gotta say.
The one thing I did love in the whole ending part is when he's retired and shit, and Aunt May talks to him. That's the best thing that him and Aunt May have ever had in any of the fucking Spider-Man films.
Well,
Ever.
Yeah, well, she was a terrible character.
I know.
I have no idea what people like. She beats up Doc Ock with a fucking umbrella. An umbrella.
I think she's Mary Poppins.
And then at the end, she said, "Oh, you shame." It was okay. It was okay for him to bomb a bank and everything, but he attacked Spider-Man. Oh, shame on you! Shut up! Slaps him. Shut up! Shut up! Yes. Python. Peter, come in, clean your fucking room.
That would have. I said that would have made the Spider-Man far better. Aunt May was played by Terry Jones.
No respect. Oh, Spider-Man, it's all they think about. Anyway, how you doing, son?
It would have been fucking awesome. But yeah, is there anything else you really need? I mean, spoiler-wise, I mean, yeah,
Well,
look, an orgy party's Rhino at the end.
It's pretty fucking useless. It's
Attacking a small kid who walks up to Spider-Man.
Yeah, look, I'll say this. Sony...
Which, I mean, I thought that was cheesy, but done in a kind of decent way.
Yeah.
It was corny as well. I mean, if you put that in Batman, no, it wouldn't work.
I don't know.
But
I mean, that's my
Spider-Man
problem
is
with Spider-Man as a whole. It's just too cheesy for me. Like, I just don't... I think it's even cheesier than Superman. Like,
I forgot to even mention when he's fighting Electro, and Electro's using the bloody generator he built. He bouncing off. He's playing the Cosmic Key theme.
I thought it was the Itsy Bitsy Spider.
Hey, listen to it. It's like it's way for this ain't no synthesizer. It's exactly that fucking tune.
There is that dialogue though in the movie when he's doing and he's like, "Oh, I hate this song," and he's playing Itsy Bitsy Spider. That was pretty lame. I mean,
Yeah, even Peter Parker.
Even Electro as a character was like
pointless. It is absolutely pointless.
Spider-Man's
That's the
enemies
reason-
so far are pretty boring.
That's the
For
reason
me,
I wouldn't have
they're
had
pretty
the Green
boring.
Goblin. I would have left. Could have had Harry in it, but you should have focused more on the whole Electro scenario.
Yeah, too many villains.
Yeah, it was just like,
Too many
I'm a
villains.
cheesy, dumb dickhead. Now I'm Jamie Foxx, and I'm all cool.
I got bitten by electricity. Yeah.
I got my
Like people
teeth
will
fixed.
see. I'm like, he's like, people are seeing me. I'm like, oh shit, Sherlock, you're walking down like neon.
That's the point. But I like that scene where he's in Times Square and he's actually and he's
It's
like,
nice to look at.
But it should have been if he was played by a more nerdier kind of fucking guy.
Yeah,
And then it was you would have
the
believed
teeth
it's Jamie Foxx.
The teeth Jamie Foxx. It was like Jerry Lewis doing Nutty Professor
No, I
all
have no
over
problem- I
again.
have no problem with being a black actor.
No, that's not the point.
It's just it was the wrong choice.
Yeah.
It should have been more of a nerdier fucking character. And it would have been far more believable, not Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, it should have been M. Night Shyamalan. He could have done it. He's a good actor.
There's a twist. I'm going to turn into a woman.
That's right. Oh, what the whole thing in Spider-Man's taking place now? That was in the past.
But this movie got an extra star for the star of P1.
That's right. The ending and P1. Yeah. 5 to 6.
The phenomenal P1.
I think he was the. He should have been Electro.
I think he was. I reckon it's just miscast. The people we actually didn't realize Jamie Foxx didn't give a shit, and he was actually a P1.
He should have made a birthday cake that had darkness on it.
That was a
Happy
dark
birthday in the darkness.
Like I tell you what, I fell into eels. He fell into a vat of darkness.
That's right. Happy birthday to the darkness. It's the amazing darkness. That's what the amazing.
It rise to the darkness. It all would have fit in perfectly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing Spider-Man people.
That's right. And next is X-Men. I think. Or Godzilla. No, Godzilla's in
Is
it.
Godzilla?
Yeah, Godzilla's
Are we
in it.
seeing that shit?
I don't know. It's
I'm predicting it. I'm predicting it right now. It's shit.
Brian Cranston trying to feed it blue meth. That would be awesome.
It sounds like the Stone Age. It's like,
It's just blue meth. That's fine.
good, right? And he just goes to Godzilla. You're damn right.
Say my name.
He can't talk, Brian. Just sets him on fire. He's like, damn.
Giant lizard, Brian. I can't talk. Say my name. You damn right.
Steps on him, crunch.
That's Spider-Man.
Yeah, exactly.
Bigger than you, Peter.
I made a choice. This is my path.
Soon, everyone in the city will know how it feels to live in a world without power, without mercy. me.